Hi, I'm Squashy Grape, and my app is called the AI Financial Topper. The app is designed to care all about you and help top your financial and economic goals. I built it to help students from low levels, college students, and adults with different backgrounds and roles that help our nation in multiple different ways, with an app that takes away the stress of basic and complex concepts of economics and finance, from making the financial decisions and finding the right resources to bounce back up from these problems. Let's dive right in. A problem I noticed is that a lot of different parts of economics and finance are difficult to understand because many different users have a different background, and some users may be too young without any knowledge about economics at all, making it difficult to understand the app. There's also a difficulty with the process of doing financial tasks like paying taxes, making budgets the old-fashioned way, and even knowing what type of benefits you could even be eligible for. This matters because many people struggle to keep up with these tasks that need to be done, since they cause many problems, like getting into debt that is really difficult to get out of if you don't know what to do. I wanted to make something that could help guide these users who are struggling with or relate to these problems and dig out a pathway to help them become financially successful with an AI-powered app. When you put in all of the units that you own, the time for the budget, the money available for the budget, and the styles of the budget that you would like, the app presents everything clearly and will output many generated images and styles of the budget that you've created. One feature I added were the inputs because they make the app more organized, clear, and critical for the user's prompts. I used guardrails in the apps to prevent biases in the app and to change the style of the app based on who the user is. This makes the app more inclusive by inviting users with different perspectives and backgrounds and making everything understandable for them. Something cool about my app is that it can do many tasks like creating budgets, teaching economics and personal finance, tracking progress from previous budgets, giving financial tips and tricks, and provide extra support by directing the user to professionals with official titles. One challenge I faced while building some of the budgets were that it wouldn't generate some of the percentages and numbers in the budgets when they were created, but I figured out how to solve this by adding in the workflows and guardrails that these parts would need to generate the numbers and the percentages. One thing I learned about AI is that even AI can still make mistakes even if it has all the information, which is why it's really important to test all AI apps like mine before presenting them to the public. When one of my users tried to use my app, they said that it was helpful for them to make their own budget, but the app was unorganized, only able to do one thing, and unoriginal overall. To fix this problem, and to make it more safe, I added more workflows that branch together and added guardrails to make the app more understandable and clear for the user. One thing that I'd like to improve is to make it more supportive and personal for users with their own accommodations. Something I am proud of is that I was able to get a chance to use encode with AI. I also saw that I was able to try to fix a real-life problem with my AI-powered app about the stress of economics and finance. If I had more time, I'd like to continue working on making the app more accessible to many other users with special needs. Thank you for checking out my app, and I hope that you enjoy using it as much as I did. Goodbye.